Hi parents, it's Mr. Like again. So today, Mystery Doug has us looking at what causes the Grand Canyon and what actually cuts canyons out. And we know that it's rivers that kind of erode away the material and cut out the canyon. This is one of the problems we end up with when we start looking at national curriculums. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I don't know if your son or daughter or you have ever been to the Grand Canyon. So one of the things that I would ask you to do as the students are going through this lesson is to try and make it local. I did that with my intro video. I went up to Duck Creek, and the canyon or the cliff that is cut from Duck Creek is a good example of the same thing that's happening in the Grand Canyon, just on a larger scale. So if there's any way that you can bring in some local experiences that the kids have already had, and if they haven't, maybe as you're driving around town or as you're looking at things, point some things out. The Mississippi River is a great example. If you drive away from the Mississippi River, you have to drive uphill. You're going, Devil's Glen has a couple of hills that you move to get to the top. And that's because the river has eroded away the land, and the river sits lower than the rest of Bettendorf and Rock Island and everywhere else. So I know that we're talking about the Grand Canyon in this, and students should be able to figure that out. But really, any way that you can bring it local will only help the engagement for the students. I want them to see that this stuff actually happens in their backyard as well. If you have any questions, please contact me at likescience2020@gmail.com, or of course contact your teacher. And I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like science and you like